Ever heard of someone stealing a base as easily as stealing a heart?
Hey everyone, I'm Leah and welcome back.
And I'm Garrett. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Laid Back Learning with Leah and Garrett.
All right, here's where we begin. Today, we're diving into the life and legend of Rickey Henderson.
And I've got to tell you, Leah, back when I was just a kid playing local baseball, I tried to mimic his famous stolen base slide. Let's just say it didn't quite work out. I ended up flat on my face more times than I'd like to admit.
That's so wild. Honestly, I can picture it now, but it's great to see how his legacy continues to inspire, even if it results in a few bruises.
Totally. He's known as baseball's greatest leadoff hitter and the man of steel for all the right reasons. I mean, his base-stealing techniques and strategic gameplay changed the way teams approach the leadoff position.
Let's set the scene and look at his origins. He was born on Christmas Day in Chicago, in the backseat of a car, which is quite an entrance into the world.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Then he got drafted by the Oakland Athletics in 1976. It marked the start of a revolutionary career.
And shortly after, he made his MLB debut in 1979. What followed were a series of records, including stealing 130 bases in 1982. That's still an unmatched record in a single season.
Then came his time with the Yankees, starting in 1984, another chapter in his illustrious journey. He led the league in runs and stolen bases and adapted to new teams flawlessly.
Moving right along, let's talk about his later milestones. From breaking Lou Brock's career stolen base record to hitting his 3,000th career hit, Henderson never failed to impress.
And let's not forget his World Series wins with Oakland and Toronto, or his induction into the Hall of Fame in 2009. That's the pinnacle of baseball achievements.
Okay, let's move on to some fun. Did you hear the story about Henderson supposedly calling a team GM and referring to himself in the third person?
I did hear that. I'm skeptical, though. It seems like one of those tales that sounds great, but might just be a legend.
I actually find it charming and plausible, knowing his playful personality and tendency for self-referential style.
All right, let's shift over to the next. Discussing his cultural impact. His influence even made it into Sports Illustrated, and his personality is a legend in itself.
What's the buzz? Think about if he were playing today. Social media would have loved his larger-than-life personality.
Yeah, that's a solid point. His presence would have resonated beyond just sports. He'd be a cultural icon everywhere.
So, why study Rickey Henderson's career? It goes beyond stats. It's about evolving baseball strategy and seeing a personality that drew people to the game.
And it's inspiring to see how perseverance and unique, genuine personality can shape what legacy you leave behind. That's something to take with us.
All right, that ties it up nicely. Thanks for joining us today.
Stay curious, folks, and catch us next time on Laid Back Learning.